setengah. Oh, quite far from here. Okay, let's have a friend with the yellow one, I think.
The yellow one.
Okay, yellow. Okay, yellow.
Which
in
one
front
yellow?
of me. Where are you from? Yellow. Khairun. Khairo? It's a broad?
Ternate.
Oh, I think it's broad. Oh, okay. Thank you. And then next to the yellow, another yellow. Okay. Orange. That one. That girl. Yellow. Oh, that's so
It's
far
different
right.
different with
Different
with
him?
the Khairun University.
Oh, different. Okay. Let's continue to long hair boy.
The long hair.
Yes, you
boy.
are. The yellow one. Yeah.
Also the yellow cat.
Where are you from? Cairo. Oh, the same.
Also Cairo.
Okay. And what major are you? Yes. Electro.
Technical
okay,
electro.
Nice.
And we have also the same color with us. And
yes,
see,
alright.
Also, what is this color actually?
Green.
Green,
Like green.
Tosca.
Yes. Tosca.
Where you come
green. Okay.
You know? Shahwa.
Where is Shahwala? Aceh.
Oh,
My
Aceh.
God, that's so far. And then let's move to the white in front of me.
White.
The white one. Where are you from?
Oh, Unisma.
PMM?
Unisma.
Unisma banget. Oke, UB Unisma banget. Okay. And then the handsome one?
We have also here from about what? Student like two in front of us.
Okay.
Where you come from? From Palestine. You both from Palestine.
Okay, and what your major in Universitas Islam Malang? Agriculture. Both of you? Oh, technique. Okay. And then let's move to. Do you want to choose one of them to introducing themselves?
Themselves or their university?
Yeah, university. Okay. I think the orange is.
Okay.
Okay, I think enough for our short introduction today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and welcome our Rector of Universitas Islam Malang and the Vice Rector.
So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? Our agenda is about to begin. Please have a nice seat and make sure your mobile in silent mode during joining this event. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, rahayu, salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wal mursalin, wala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain, amma ba'd. It's an honor to us to inform you that among us here we have respectable Director of Universitas Islam Malang, Professor Dr. Haji Maskuri, MSI, and all the vice rectors attending to this conference.
His Excellency, the Vice Rector of Indonesian International Students Mobility Award, Insinyur Andi Rahadian Wijaya, ST MSc, Licensed Engineering PhD, ASEAN Engineering.
His Excellency, the CEO of Sustainable Business Development and Innovation Foundation, Mr. Jeroen Rinenberg, PhD.
Respectable, the owner of PT Kembang Joyo Sriwijaya, Dr. Ustadi, SPT, MPT.
Honorable Students President of Universitas Islam Malang, Mr. Rifki Irwan Mahfud.
the Dean, lecturers, presenters, and participants of International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023, and all dedicated committee members.
First thing first, let us thank the Almighty God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us mercies and blessings so that we can attend this agenda without any troubles and obstacles. Secondly, salawat and salam may always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, I am Mahabatul Afikoh and my partner,
Hafiz Ahmad Niskala,
as the master of ceremony at this hybrid conference. We would like to inform you that the presenters and the participants are now joining online and also offline. And we would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you for taking the time to this event. The third International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023 under the theme Becoming an Entrepreneur, Stories from Students Around the World.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us open this agenda by reciting the Quran so that this event can run smoothly. Ala hadiniyah wa ala kulli niyatin sholihah. Al-Fatihah. Amin amin ya rabbal alamin.
The next agenda is singing the national anthem of Indonesia Raya and Marsyubbanul Waton. And for the audiences, please be standing.
Indonesia biladi anta unwanul fahoma kullu mayya tika yawma qawmi hayyal hati wahai tanah airku, cintamu dalam imanku, jangan halangkan nasibmu. Bangkitlah hai bangsaku, usaplah hati wahai tanah airku, cintamu dalam imanku, jangan halangkan nasibmu. Bangkitlah hai bangsaku. Indonesia negeriku, engkau panji martabatku, siapa datang mengancammu, kan binasa di bawah durimu. Siapa datang mengancammu, kan binasa di bawah durimu.
Thank you very much. And for the audiences, please be seated.
Next is reciting Sholawat Nuril Anwar. We invite Mr. Misbahul Munir to lead the Sholawat. Time is yours.
Okay, dear audiences, let's recite the Sholawat Nuril Anwar together. Sallu ala Nabi Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Nuril Anwar wa sirril asrari wa tiryakil aghyar wa miftah babil
Yasyari Sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadinil Mukhtar wa arihil athari wa ashabihil aghyar adada ni'abillahi wa ifdali adada ni'abillahi wa ifdali.
Thank you very much. The next is speech by the student president of Universitas Islam Malang. Please welcome Mr. Rifki Irwan Mahfud.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Excellency Rektor Universitas of Islam Malang, Profesor Dr. Haji Maskuli Bakri, MSI, Honorable the Wonderful Speaker, Mr. Dennis Kalabi, the European Union Ambassador of Indonesia and Brunei Darussalam, Minister Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Mas Nadiem Makarim, and the last one, Dr. Ustadi, the owner of Kembang Jaya Sriwijaya, and forgettable, the all my love. Alhamdulillah Alamin, wabihi nasta'ini wa ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa maula amma ba'd. Rabbana anzil alaina ma'idatan minas sama'i taqulu lana idali awwalina wa akhirna wa ayatan minka warzuqna wa anta khairur raziqin. Rabbi israhli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. First of all, let's also thanks of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us Mr. Taurid, the wonderful event master. Secondly, salawat and salam we always be giving to perfect man, the man who has many followers with now akun of ISEoI, a man who has many subscribers but never be a channel of YouTube, TikTok, snack video and net. And the man of people Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Treat I mean like you thank master of ceremony who has been giving me time to speak for of you, student in the agent of change, agent of control and social control. So through this event important fast, the F will the courses entrepreneurship about how to create business the mark of many. Because the big, strong, and kreativitas student how his program Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka on for it is about development entrepreneurship skill. Therefore, I will look into a student friends of Indonesia, especially Unisma student, to be more about digging special in the facts of entrepreneur. What leak the inform user this convert in that the more the two head presenter and participant from on the world thank you for you participation is Unisma Malang. Well, this event for our question were very content the phrase who can learn the about entrepreneurship. Please enjoy the carnival of the thanks the can inside the F4 okay. Thank you very much. Wabung Mafik Ilhamidori. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much.
The next agenda is the opening remarks of the third International Students Exchange of Ideas 2023 by the Rector of Universitas Islam Malang. At your convenience, Professor Dr. Haji Maskuri, MSI. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa syukrulillah, ala nikmatillah, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'du. Respectable our keynote speaker of the third International Student Exchange of Ideas, Unisma Malang 2023. Respectable Bapak Andi Rahadian Wijaya, ST MSc PhD, ASEAN Engineering Vice Director of Indonesian International Student Mobility Award, Education, Culture, Research and Technology of Republic of Indonesia. Respectable Mr. Jeroen Ringerberg, PSD, CEO of Sustainable Business Development Innovation Center, Netherlands. Respectable Dr. Ustadi SPT MPT, owner of PT Kembang Joyo Sriwijaya. Respectable Vice Rector, Administrator, and Faculty Member. Respectable Rifki Irwan Mahfud, President of the Student Executive Body of Universitas Islam Malang, and all national and international student, participants, and presenters of this third ISEoI 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Universitas Islam Malang, I am very happy to welcome our keynote speaker and national and international student presenters and participants. Universitas Islam Malang is under Nahdlatul Ulama Board. Nahdlatul Ulama is the largest Muslim organization in Indonesia. Unisma Malang ranked number 1 out of more than 260 universities under the Nahdlatul Ulama Board. Unisma Malang is also under the Ministry of Education and Culture and the Ministry of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia. In the Malang region, Unisma ranked number as a private university. Ladies and gentlemen, Unisma Malang is very active in developing international collaboration and reputation. Our student body is about 17,000 students. Our student, alumni, and partners are coming from 38 provinces across Indonesia and from 41 countries. They are from Afghanistan, Australia, Azerbaijan, Belgium, Brunei Darussalam, Canada, China, Kongo, Egypt, Eritrea, Gambia, India, Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Jordan, Lebanon, Malaysia, Netherlands, Palestine, Filipina, Qatar, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Singapura, Somalia, South Korea, Sudan, Syria, Taiwan, Tajikistan, Thailand, Timor-Leste, Turki, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States of America, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Yemen, and Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen, recently Unisma Malang has been accredited as an excellent university by the National Accreditation Board of the Republic of Indonesia. We received full accreditation from the International Accreditation Body, ASEAN and FIBA Germany, for our 7 study program. These internationalizations are our effort to achieve our motto, University of Islam Malang is from Nahdlatul Ulama for Indonesia and for the world civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, this third international student exchange of ideas is very important for our national and international students to share their ideas and success stories online and offline from students around the world. In this forum, students across the globe share their successful entrepreneurship, technopreneurship, and sociopreneurship experiences. This is relevant to Unisma Malang milestone as an entrepreneurial university to prepare the future of the Indonesian golden generation in 2045. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's networking era, successful people have sociopreneur mentalism. Therefore, we need to develop and expand our online and offline network. This exchange of ideas forum is crucial to support our student thinking, organization, networking, leadership, and entrepreneurial skills. Ladies and gentlemen, Unisma Malang provides 10 million Indonesian rupiah funding per proposal through the Creative Home Initiative Program for Unisma students to provide opportunities to develop sustainable innovation by cooperation with national and international students. I hope students participating in this event have strong idealism that is ready to become a golden generation at national and international levels. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Universitas Islam Malang, again, we appreciate the participation of our keynote speaker of this International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023. We hope their presence can motivate our national and international youth to successfully develop their imagination, inspiration, creation, innovation, and motivation in the 21st century era that requires collaboration and synergy. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to deliver our appreciation to the organizing committee, especially to the executive student body of Universitas Islam Malang who has prepared, organized, and conducted this third International Student Exchange successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope the participants can participate in all the program and benefit from them for their personal and professional development purposes. By saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I officially open the third International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023. Wallahul muwaffiq ila thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the dance performance by Melati Sekar Langit Students Group. Presenting Rupo Kembyang Dance. Rupo Kembyang Dance, the dance tells a story about the differences in human characters to foster mutual understanding, appreciation, and comprehension. Difference do not pose barriers to coexistence. Instead, they add a sweet flavor in life. The sincere journey and struggle of humanity will lead them to a bright and happy life. This dance also serves as a reminder for us to always self-aware, mindful, and vigilant. Once again, dear ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the dance performance by Melati Sekar Langit Students Group by a round of applause.
Thank you very much for the performance. The following agenda is the prayer, which will be led by Insinyur Haji Badat Muwahhid MP. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma sholli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala sayyidina Muhammad walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan yuafi ni'amahu wa yukafi mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi jalali wajhikal karim wa atil mustariq. Allahumma rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Allahumma la tata'lana fi majlisina hadha dhamban illa ghafarta wala hamman illa farajta wala aiban illa satarta wala usran illa yasarta wala jahlan illa alamta wala dhalan illa hadaita wala hajatan ya laka ridha min hawaid dunya wal akhirah illa qadaitaha. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Dr. Insinyur Haji Badat Muwahhid MP.
Before we come to the main sessions of this International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Haji Maskuri MSI and all the Vice Rectors to take positions in front to join the group photo sessions. In front and face to the screen. And for the participants, I invite you and please be standing to join the group photo sessions. Yes. And our lecturer, please kindly take position in front. Ibu Fepti, Pak Imam, and Pak Sony, also Pak Yunus. Okay, thank you very much for Professor Haji Maskuri MSI and also all Vice Rectors.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have finished the opening ceremony, now we come into the main agenda. That is the presentation of the third International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023 with the theme Becoming an Entrepreneur Stories from Students Around the World, which will be guided directly by the moderator. Please welcome Dinda Salwa. Time is yours.
Tes, tes, tes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Welcome to this plenary session of our third International Students Exchange of Ideas, or ISEoI 2023, held by Universitas Islam Malang. My name is Dinda Salwanabila, and I am so delighted to be your moderator for this session. Before we move to the presentation, let me inform you some information to all the presenters and participants. I will be informing you the format and regulation for this session. First of all, the keynote speaker will have approximately 30 minutes to presentation. Second of all, Q&A and discussion session will be held after all presenters finish their presentation. Questions can be delivered directly, live on Zoom, or you might write down the question through the chat box. The third, please kindly check your microphone before speaking, and please turn on your video so this session can be more meaningful and stimulate for our interaction. And don't forget to rename your Zoom account using the format full name _ affiliation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the first plenary session, and we already have our first keynote speaker here, the Vice Director of Indonesian International Students Mobility Awards, Insinyur Andi Rahadian Wijaya, ST/MSc, Licensed Engineering, PhD, Asian Engineering. How are you today, sir? I am very hope that you are good today. And we are so happy to have you join this International Students Exchange of Ideas held by Universitas Islam Malang. Before the presentation begins, I will brief you a curriculum vitae of the speaker. Full name, Andi Rahadian Wijaya, ST/MSc, Licensed Engineering, PhD, Asian Engineering. Currently is a Vice Director of Indonesian International Students Mobility Award, or ISMA, and his educational history is Philosophy Doctor in Operations and Maintenance Engineering in Luella University of Technology, Sweden, 2011. Licensed Engineering degree in Human Vibration, 2003. Master of Science in Industrial Agronomics, Luella University of Technology, Sweden, 2001. And Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Gajah Mada University, Indonesia, 1998. Without further ado, let us get started our keynote speaker. Insinyur Andi, the time is yours.
Sudah.
Okay, so there's some technical problem on the internet of Insinyur Andi, so we will be waiting for a minute, okay? Welcome, Insinyur Andi Rahadian to our third International Students Exchange of Idea. How are you today? Welcome, sir. How are you today?
Well, I hope that you can hear my voice clearly. So, Honorable Professor Masduri, Rector of Universitas Islam Malang, Your Excellency Dr. Vincent Piket, European Union Ambassador to Indonesia and Brunei Darussalam, distinguished speaker and guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm speaking today on behalf of Mr. Nadiem Anwar Makarim, the Minister of Education, Culture, Research and Technology of the Republic of Indonesia, who regret not being able to attend. I would like to thank Unisma for initiating and hosting this event, the third International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023, and inviting us to share our experience. So please let me share the experience through this following presentation. So let me share. I have prepared some PowerPoint. So yes, I hope you can see. So the title of the presentation is Building an Entrepreneur Through International Student Mobility. This is from Ministry of from the Directorate of Learning and Student Affairs. So, as we believe that to become a successful global entrepreneur, there are several important aspects to consider, and we can see here that we have a global vision, cultural adaptation, innovation and flexibility, networking and partnership management and leadership skill, understanding international regulation, use of technology, financial capability and risk management, marketing and branding, and the last is the resilient and persistent. And in the ministry, we have a program to form the international mobility experience as student. That currently are 4,670 higher institution education, and from that institution we have approximately 7.7 million students. Means that we have potential, say for example like 10% of them become an entrepreneur.
Indonesia,
Then we will have a good because right now, based on the statistic, we only have a 3.7 of entrepreneur among the population. So we really need entrepreneur, and the more important is entrepreneur with the education background. And in 2021, as part of the Merdeka Belajar, the ministry launched the scheme, what we call International Mobility Scheme for Indonesian students. And the aim of this program is basically to provide the opportunity for Indonesian students to study at the world-class university. So unlike the usual program that we send a student to study master or PhD level, in this program we send undergraduate student to study at a world-class university. The reason why is that if we send a student for a master or PhD level, usually they become a researcher or becoming a teacher or lecturer. But if we send undergraduate student, then they can be every day. And one of them that we are expected is that they become entrepreneur, not just the entrepreneur, but also the global entrepreneur. So, and here the advantage of international student mobility, that we believe that international mobility activity highly relevant for students who aspire to become a global entrepreneurship in the future. And this is some of the advantage, as you can see here. And now we would like to talk about one of our experience, this program, what we call ISMA. And in start from 2021 to 2023, we have already sent approximately 4,000 students to get the experience in the well-known university. And the good news is that in 2024, we are planning to launch a sub-program of the ISMA that's specific for the entrepreneurship. And the figure right now, we try to formulate approximately, we will send 300 students. And we have already collaboration. One of the partner is the Massachusetts Institution of Technology, which is right now is KS is the first rank in the KS academic rank. So I think it's a good opportunity for Indonesian student to experience, especially to develop the entrepreneurship spirit. So that's our experience, and here is some awardee. We have one student that have already give a speech in the TED in the Boston University, and here is also some alumni profile. So we believe that a good education at the university will be relevant to one ability as an entrepreneur. So I think through student mobility activity, student will have a very wide opportunity to pursue advanced studies at the world-best campuses. So on behalf of the ministry, we really hope that the outcome of this event, this global event, not only to produce entrepreneur, but also to produce a global entrepreneur. And I think through the student mobility, that the goal can be achieved. So once again, thank you for Unisma for inviting us to share our experience regarding the student mobility, and especially regarding the entrepreneurship among the undergraduate students. So thank you, and I give the screen back to MC. Thank you.
Senior Andy for the presentation. I hope you have a good day. Let's move to next speaker. CEO of Sustainable Business Development and Innovation Foundation, Mr. Jeroen Ringenberg, PhD. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. We are so happy to have you join this International Students Exchange of Idea in Unisma.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'd like to thank Professor Dr. Maskuri, Rector Magnificus of Unisma. Next, I'd like to thank His Excellency Mr. Nadim Anwar, and then I'd like to thank Dr. Ustadi and of course all the participants online and offline and the vice rectors. So today I like to take you on a little trip of my experience regarding the development of startups, and especially practical startups. So let me share my screen with you. Moment. Share screen. Yes. So my name is Jeroen Reinberg. I'm born 30 July 1967. I'm half Indonesian, origin from Lumajang, and half Dutch. My father is from Indonesia, my mother is from Dutch. So I consider myself as a world citizen instead of a Dutchman or an Indonesian man. I'm the founder of the SBDI Foundation. So allow me to explain the SBDI Foundation. SBDI Foundation is inspired by the design lab of the University of Twente. The SBDI stands for Sustainable Business Development and Innovation Foundation. SBDI is a practical education foundation where we guide startups practically with their sustainable business ideas. As an example, when you want to become a professional football player, you must join a football club and practice every day. When you want to start a successful company, you can join the SBDI Foundation and practice every day. By giving our participants an area where we can develop their self and practice the sustainable business ideas, we increase the chance of success. The SBDI Foundation is also an official member of the United Nations Global Compact and a supporter of the Sustainable Development Goals, which we can call the SDGs. So let me explain a little bit about the world history of business. Traditional business development. Traditional business development was created based on unequal opportunities. The knowledge transfer is continuously hindered to maintain power. The world is built on oppression and fear. Financial exploitation leads to modern slavery. The poorest countries are actually the richest countries in human capital and natural resources. Through corporate business colonization, divide and conquer strategy, the current powers succeed in exploiting those countries, resulting in war, fear, hunger, climate change, natural disasters, death, with one goal: to maintain dominant role of power in their business. We can call this business capitalism. The course of destruction goes way back. Our world is divided due to borders, religions, and business. We suffer today from the heritage of our colonial past that created these borders with their divide and conquer strategy. The colonial heritage is still visible in our education system, which teaches us to gain a monopoly position in our business. The following teachers, the Porter model, teach us to divine our competition and gain power in the supply chain, competition, and amongst consumers. Sun Tzu, the art of war, is implemented in governmental and multinational strategy that teach them how to defeat and defeat our competition without personal damage. And also the philosophy, which we all know, business is war. These are some examples of destruction business development, and we can see it all in the world at the moment. So traditional business development, this is an example of the Porter model. We can see they teach us the trap of new entrants, how to create barriers for new entrants, and so on. Varying power of buyers, how we can decrease the varying power of the buyer and maintain the power. Trap of suitable substitute products. Varying powers of supplier. How can we downgrade the varying power of suppliers? And so on. So we can see that all these business models is based on aggressive business development. Capitalism, colonization, and conquering the market. Sustainable business development is business through another glass. It is how can we implement the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, that are 17. We added on, as the SBDI Foundation, one development goal number 18, unity in diversity. It is inspired by the Indonesian state philosophy. Then we are having our own business model in sustainable business development, where we focus first on people. Second of all, we focus on planet, and then we focus on profit. Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals are goals created by the United Nations Global Compact. They are created because the United Nations recognize that business colonization and capitalism is destructive for the world. So they are forcing capitalists, multinationals to implement these sustainable development goals inside of their business. We can study and learn about the sustainable business development goals at the corporate website of the United Nations. Here are all the goals. For more information, we can study what each and every goal means and how are we able to implement each and every goal inside of our businesses. United Nations Global Compact have a wonderful library where you can learn how to implement the sustainable development goals in your business. For example, sustainable management practice. There are tons of books free to download for everyone, so you can learn about leadership for a decent decade of action, and so on and so on. A lot of books are written by successful companies. So this gives you the opportunity to learn about a sustainable development goal, sustainable development and the implementation of sustainable development inside of your business. United Nations Global Compact, local Asia, Indonesia, has a beautiful web page where you can learn about different topics, sustainability in industry, metal and mining, and so on. There are tons of events organized by the United Nations Global Compact Indonesia. So I advise you young people to study about this and learn your opportunities. So I want to explain you that we should look into the future and of course learning from the past. How can we create a window to the future? We should focus on the G20, for example, the COP28 and the United Nations Global Compact, because these are the platforms where all international policies are made. Allow me to give you an example. Some of the policies in the COP are made to decrease fossil fuel. So here can we see the phases with planned fossil fuel vehicles restrictions. So we see here a list of all countries, the year they signed the contract and the status, the scope and the details. So let's go to Indonesia. The target is 2050, proposed by the government as a roadway in 2021. They want to decrease diesel and petroleum. So all motorcycle sales in 2040 must be electric, and all cars in 2050 must be electric. So you can understand that this new policy creates tons of new business models. Some of the business model which creates the climate change are, for example, carbon tax. But there are tons of business models to create. So how to create a startup? It starts with research. Research about the UNGC, United Nations Global Compact. What are the policies of the future? And gain your opportunities. Study about the UNDP, United Nations Development Program. What kind of benefits do they have to offer? Study about the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. How can you implement these Sustainable Development Goals in your new business? Study the SDGs, the G20s, to understand the new development of international policies. Do some research about crowdfunding, fundraising, and external investments. Then you go to the operational phase. Create your project, product, and market. Create a management plan. Create your communication plan, your financial plan, and all together you have a business plan. Your business plan has directly a value. This value we call intellectual property. We can calculate and transform this even to financial values. So everything regarding business developments start with a hub where students can develop themselves. So allow me to introduce you the design lab of the University of Twente in the Netherlands, which creates over 1,000 successful startups from 2014.
Sir, I am sorry, but
Yes.
the voice is, we cannot hear the voice, the sound. It's
Okay.
not active.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. A design lab is a hub or a location where business meets students, meets government and universities. So my proposal is to create a design lab in Malang where all the startups or potential startups can practice their new and bright ideas. For that, we need a facility with 3D printers and other technical tools to create new products. So the future of startup ecosystems, trends and predictions starts with a design lab. To realize that, we need to raise money. Raise money at governments, at business, universities, and also public. The design lab is run by students for students. So let me give you an example of some products which is developed at a design lab. This is a mobile solar-powered inflatable hospital park, which I developed personally together with Erki Scropega, Erki from Romania, Scropega from Italy, Energy from China, Solians from the Netherlands, University Twente, and ONH Concept was my company. We developed a mobile solar-powered hospital park, which can be set up in 10 minutes for disaster management. An example of sustainable development. These flexible solar panels are integrated in the street to create street panels. This energy floats to the houses, so we have free energy for the houses based on solar panels integrated in the street. Example of infrastructure. Here I developed a street light with wind turbines and solar. The street lights created more energy than it consumes. The over energy is used for traffic lights and other street furniture. Another example is the solar car, which we created with our solar team to battle the solar race in Australia. Multiple times we became #1 from the world at the solar challenge race in Australia. Some examples of some colleagues. Mechanic bird, which flies at Schiphol Airport to scare the other birds for plane safety, takeoff safety, and landing safety. Robot, but also electronical medical developments. An example of sustainable development in agriculture, using drones to give the right fertilizer and pesticides of your harvest. An example of sustainable development for public, solar tents, solar backpacks, or a bench where you can charge your telephone. But Archimedes water generator, Vortex generator, or just old-fashioned generator. So everything starts with design and development. So what we should do, and what you should notice is, as a student, invest. Invest in time. Remember, your network is your net worth. And then a quote from Benjamin Franklin: an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So I want to thank you for my time, and I want to give the time back to the MC.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jerome. I have to say that was a very great presentation. And now we are opening the Q&A and discussion session. For any of you who have questions, please raise your hand. Or if you are online, you can type it on the chat box. Yes, please.
Hello. Good. Hello, sir. Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay. It's a great presentation. First of all, I need to introduce myself. My name is Fajrianto, and I'm a student of Universitas Islam Malang. One thing that is really important I have to ask to you is, I have a plan. Next time, I need to be entrepreneur, and I think I need some motivations. Like, what is the what is principle that have to I have before I started to be an entrepreneur? I think that is an important question because yeah, I need a great principles before I start to be entrepreneurs. Maybe that's all of my questions. Hopefully, I can get a good answer today, and that can be my great principle before starting my my business next time. Thank you. Can you know
Yes.
what explain?
Yes, I can explain.
Thanks a lot. That's all for me. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for the questions.
Okay. The principle is simple. The first principle should be dedication and motivation. So you should be dedicated to your business and be motivated to learn and study about your business. Allow me to make it a little bit more easy, especially for the young people. Young people like to play games, and when they achieve a level in the game, they gather some happiness. So I use this principle in my business. So if I study in my business and I have some business questions and I achieve the answer on my questions, I gain that happiness, the same happiness that you are gathering when you reach a level in a game. So nowadays, it's very important to create a very good business plan, your IP. Because based on your business plan, you can to start crowdfunding, fundraising. You can do it online, you can do it local. The world is now becoming small because of internet. So with a great business plan, you have now the opportunity to gather the funding that you need for your business. So that means focus on your business plan, which I showed in the presentation. Study on the part of research development, your consumer, how to create consumer loyalty, how to create the loyalty of your supply chain, your stakeholders, how to implement the sustainable development goals in your business. So the business plan is not only a plan for yourself, it's like a navigation system. I live now in Malang in East Java, and if I blindly want to travel from Malang to Jakarta without the navigation system, probably I will never reach Jakarta, or it will take me 2-3 days. But with this navigation system, I can trust on the navigation system and navigate myself from Malang to Jakarta. So a business plan is the same. You navigate your business towards your goals. So you make a business plan, short term 3 years, long term 5 years, and a very long term could be 10 years. So my advice is focus on developing your business plan to start with, instead of directly go in the operational phase. Thank you very much. I hope this answer helped you.
Thank you so much for the answers. Are you satisfied with the answer? Is there any following questions? Okay, it's a good answer, Mr. So there is no following question. Thank you so much. Is there any other question? Please raise your hands. Yes, the girl with the yellow.
With the yellow jacket.
Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Let me introduce myself before I give my question. My name is Salsia. I'm come from East Nusa Tenggara, the one of the islands of Indonesia, and now I'm the one of the students taking part in PMM Batch 3 at the Unisma. My question is, could I following ISMA after I finished PMM Batch 3? Thank you.
Sorry, could you follow? I didn't understand the last part. Could you follow?
The question is for first speaker.
One more questions.
Oh, the question is actually for the first speaker. Insinyur Andi, are you still there? Excuse me, Miss. Excuse me. Yes, there he is.
Yeah.
So
What is the question?
there is a question for you. Miss, can you repeat your question, please?
My question is, could I following ISMA after I'm finished PMM Batch 3? Thank you.
Can you understand the question, sir?
It's regarding ISMA batch 3, isn't it? So, do you want to know the ISMA 2023 or 2024? Sorry, my signal is not really good here.
Miss, maybe you can repeat the question, but slowly and detailedly. Okay.
Can she participate for ISMA in the future after joining PMM?
Oh, should I? Okay, so sir, the question is, she is a student and a participant of PMM. Could she probably joining the ISMA next time?
Yes, sure. For the ISMA program, the requirement is that you haven't participated in 2 flexi program. Means that if you just participate in one flexi program, then you're still eligible to apply.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. Next question is there? Next question, please.
1, 2.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, Mr. Andi, for the first speaker. Okay, my name is Ningmas Venorela Alkofikria from Faculty and Business Universitas Islam Malang. And my question is, can you explain this to pass the strategy students mobility program easily?
I answer now.
Yes.
Okay, I will repeat the question. The question is, could you explain to pass the strategy students mobility program easily? Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I will answer directly. So I think the best strategy to pass the selection for the student mobility program is that you have to know your position. Say, for example, like some university have a lower requirement, but then of course it will be more students who will apply. So for 2024, we will give the student opportunity to select 3 options. So you can, for the first option is based on your dream. So you can select the university that you dream of. And then the second is, of course, you can select based on your English score and your GPA and etc. So, and the third is you consult with your international office and ask them which university that you can select. So that's the point that we want to open all the opportunity for all students, so they can get the university that suit with them. So that's the strategy. And of course, the most important is, I will say that you learn what we call elevator pitch. I think it's quite famous, especially to sell the idea. I think it's quite relevant with the topic of this event regarding the entrepreneurship, because you have to sell your idea within a short period of time. So during the interview, usually you don't have so many times. So I think if you can sell your idea just within 5 minutes or less, then it's really helpful to give you more opportunity to pass the selection process. So, is it answer to the question?
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. Are you satisfied with the answer, Miss? Okay, thank you so much, sir. Is there any other questions? Please raise your hand. Okay, please.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My complete name is Achilles da Costa Martins, and I'm from Faculty of Business Administration Science. Okay, so my question about, and now I explain a little bit about the Sustainable Development Goals are the most important goals to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. And the question is, why are we still facing global challenges, including poverty, inequality, climate change, environmental and degradation? So that's all, and thank you. The question is about the second speakers. Thanks.
Okay, for Mr. Jeron, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Do you get the questions?
I get the question fully, and I understand the question fully. Like I explained in my presentation, our world now, existing from our colonial heritage, and also from the colonial heritage, there is a capitalistic mindset. So the way companies think is how can we conquer the market? How can we create a monopoly position? And so on. This is also the core of our world, how the world unfortunately is now. The core of our climate change, the core of some wars in some countries. So to create this change, it will take approximately some generations. And therefore, to speed it up, the United Nations created the Sustainable Development Goals to implement these Sustainable Development Goals inside of the business of these multinationals to change their behavior on a more sustainable way, change their practices on a more sustainable way, be more open and transparent. And that's why it's so important to advocate and promote these Sustainable Development Goals. And we can see that the network of the United Nations Global Compact is getting bigger and bigger. More multinationals are getting implementing the Sustainable Development Goals. So in some point of time, you have to implement this Sustainable Development Goals. Otherwise, your business slowly will die if you run your business in the old situation. So for your young people, especially in business administration, it's important to gather this knowledge. So you could be, for example, create a business as a sustainable advisor for big companies. Advise them on how to implement the Sustainable Development Goals in the business, how to operate with your supply chain, how to operate with your stakeholders, with your consumer, how to create consumer loyalty, and so on. So for you to understand the Sustainable Development Goals is very important in these days. So that's my answer on your questions. So why it's taking so long is just to change the mindset of the multinationals who need to implement this, but also the mindset of the young startups. So that takes the time. I have personally another question, a question for Andy later on, if this is possible, for the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology. So I give you back to the moderator.
Yes, please. You can ask questions.
Okay.
My
question for the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology is the following. Is there any way that Unisma and other universities in Malang can get the support for creating an independent design lab where young students can practice their ideas in a practical way? This design lab could attract a lot of multinationals, investors, and business. So I hope maybe it's an idea for the ministry, together with the universities and business, to think about a big design lab in the region Malang, which is open to any creative mind in Malang. Thank you very much. Malang or Indonesia, and even international.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Mr. Andy, are you there? I'm sorry. Mr. Andy? Yes. So you have a question from Mr. Jeron. Can you please answer that?
I can give some short answer regarding the question. I think we have many schemes for the initiating the laboratorium. In fact, one of the flagship is regarding the entrepreneurship, but that for the student, of course. So we have two different issues here. For the entrepreneurship, I think that's have already in the one flagship of the Kampus Merdeka, and the other issue is regarding the design lab that you mentioned before. I think usually for university, they can apply for the scheme to initiating the laboratory or the facility, but otherwise, I'm speaking as a teacher in the or a lecturer in the one of the university. What we do is usually we use a CSR fund from the company. It can be a private company or a state-owned company, because that will be considered as a tax deduction from the company. So we can ask them for the money to build the lab that can support their process business. So that's in the way that we can share the opportunity, and it can be a win-win solution between the university, the ministry, the society, and the company. So I think the possibility is quite high if we do in that way to get the money for funding. Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Andi has given the answer. Are you happy with the answer, Mr. Jeron?
Yes, thank you so much for the clarification. And let's see what we can do regarding crowdfunding and fundraising with business to establish this design lab for the students.
Okay, thank you so much. So, thank you so much for Mr. Andi and Mr. Jeron for joining us today in this event. I really hope we can meet again in another next conference. Let's all give our speakers an applause. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You may continue your activity and you may leave the Zoom. Thank you so much. So thank you so much everyone for the attention. I am Dinda Salwa Nabila as the moderator is going to back today right now. So I will give it back to the MC. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay. Please welcome me again as the moderator for the third speaker, Dr. Ustadi. Good afternoon, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Welcome, sir. Are you Are you feeling good today?
Okay, I'm feeling good, but actually it's a busy day, but it's all right.
Okay, so you may have your presentation start now, sir. Time is yours.
But I'll try to share my screen. India. Okay, share it. India. I'm trying to share. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to share. Maybe you can help me.
Okay, please help Mr. Ustadi to present his presentation.
Dia. Nó đi kim beli di mana lagi? Oh ini, oke. Share screen. Oke. Share here. Okay. Okay, will you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, I apologize because my English is not good, so maybe there will be a lot of grammar mistakes.
It is okay, sir.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Ustadi. I'm entrepreneur in beekeeping sector, and currently I'm developing a business in the multi-business forestry sector. I started getting to know honeybees when I was still in college in 1998, in the 8th semester to be precise. At that time, I joined the research at Kode Batu. Kode Batu, the research focused on honeybee breeding. From here, I started to know the honeybees, the unique life of the colonies, the division of work in honeybees, and the most interesting thing is that beekeeper produce honey without hurting the bees. In contrast of other livestock product, for example chicken, farmer produce meat by slaughtering chicken. When I graduated from college, I applied a work at several companies. None of my applications were accepted. And I didn't dare to return to my parents' house because I was afraid that they would be disappointed at me. Finally, a job offer came from KUD, where I did my research. And next, I worked at KUD for 6 years. My last position as a manager. And in 2004, I got married Even though my position was a manager, my salary was not good, was not enough to support my family. Finally, I decided to leave the company and try to my own business. I met a bitter reality. My own business was not easy. The income from selling honey and harvesting honeybees, only 8 colonies, is not enough to support my family. Finally, I applied again to several companies and civil servant. Again, I was not accepted. Until my first daughter was born, when I saw her smile, I felt like I had an enlightenment. I have knowledge, I have a relationship, I have a family that support all my decisions. There is nothing I lack. I just lack a focus and lack confidence. Why should I look another job when I already have everything? Sometimes we see that the grass is greener on the other side. And I start contract my consumer. I told her, Mom, sir, I can't help you get your honey. I honestly stated the price from the beekeeper and my shipping costs. The profit I get that they determine all the costs they bear. From here, I start to rise. Most of the profit I use for business development. We started thinking about legalize the business in 2007. We formed CV Kembang Jaya Group. The company began to develop. Honey sales grew, bee colony also developed, and the employee began to grow. We also carried out product development research. Our motto at that time was that if another company could produce one product, we could produce better. At that time, propolis was thrown away by beekeeper, and we could extract it into a product with a high selling price. When the propolis boomed at that time, we got a lot of requests from partner. So the company is got very good profit. From here, I began to see that under pressure, the stone turned into a diamond and showed its signs. I saw that my wife was good in marketing. Finally, we decided to create our own brand and sell packaged honey. Because our company moved from upstream to downstream. To develop it, we have to develop on two sides, upstream and downstream, beekeeping and marketing. Finally, we agreed to divide the tax. I focus on post-harvest research and beekeeping, while my wife focused on developing honey marketing. We formed two companies, PTKGS, Kembang Jaya Sriwijaya, and PTKGB, Kembang Jaya Beekeeping. PT Kembang Jaya Sriwijaya was focused on selling honeybee product, and PTKGB focused on beekeeping. At that time in 2019, PTKGS has 3,000 outlets, franchise, and dozens of resales, has 87 product items. And PTKGB has 5,000 colonies honeybee, produce 30 tons honey per month. After we evaluated, the biggest cost in beekeeping are the cost of feeding, moving, and sharing profit with the garden owner. From here, we start to think about what if we plant ourselves. We planted nectar-producing plant so that we could harvest all year around without feeding, without moving, and without sharing the result with the garden owner. Finally, we joined by forest concession owner who had a concession permit about 29,000 hectares, and which had not yet been planted. We can walk alone, but if we want to run, we have to be with our friend. Kembang Joyo and PT AKB started a business together in the multi-business forestry sector. Our business, we produce beekeeping product comply with quality standard by implementing good and hygienic beekeeping management. And we produce honey according to standard, giving value to raw product such as propolis, bee pollen, royal jelly, and selling on the modern market. Our field, rambutan in Subang, kopi in Malang, here in the Java, maybe all of the Java, especially in the West Java, especially just in Subang, in the Middle Java and East Java, we have a lot of field. Our process at first, we start at the farming. We keep honeybees and produce honeybees that we harvest by ourselves and then distribute, package and distribute to modern market. Our legal, Badan POM, CCP, NKV, Halal, we sell with reseller, franchise, manufacturer fee, and factory. Now I join in with PT AKP, operate in industrial plantation forest sector with the forestry multi-business. We start with 3 business. First, biomass energy, and then sustainable beekeeping and integrated cattle farming. We plant Kaliandra. Kaliandra, the wood from Kaliandra, we produce biomass energy. And the flower, that produce nectar, we produce honey. And the leaf for cattle. Our vision, optimize forest use, direct involvement of community around the forest, increasing productivity. And AKB is a pioneer in managing forest multi-business. We are the pioneer, and it is now in our 2nd years. This is our area in Belitung, the red one. The red one is our area. Okay, it is from me. Maybe you have many questions for me. I will answer.
Thank you so much for
low knowledge of English.
Thank you so much for your presentation, sir. It was such an inspiring story, and I hope we all could learn from your success story. So for any of you who have questions, please raise your hands. Okay.
Good morning. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Good afternoon.
Okay, so I want to ask you, As you saw us some products. Thank you. What the steps that I should follow to build my own brand? Give me a simple steps from your opinion that help me to build my own brand. You got the question, sir?
Maybe I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, you asked me about how to start your own brand. Is that right?
The main point of the question, what can help me to build my own brand? Like what the steps that I should follow from 1 to Z, from A to Z, to build my own brand? Just thank you so much.
Okay.
Do you get the question, sir? Or
Okay. Maybe I will answer. Okay, if you wanna start your own brand, at first you have to how to say, you have to know about your market. For example, if your market is a Muslim, you have a Muslim name. And if your market is modern, you have a modern name. And if your market is for student, you have an English name. That's the first. And then the second, you have to try to ask about your consumer, how about this name? I think this name, the name is very important, because if you choose one name, you can change it. It's your first and your last. Because if you wanna change, you have to produce another product. And then after that, you have to legalize with your in Indonesia, they legalize with in Ministry of Kesehatan. What's in English?
Ministry of Health.
Ministry of Health, and they have some kind of training for 3 days. After that, you got a number that you can place the number in your label. And in Indonesia, there's many kind of label after PERT name, and then MD, we call it MD. In Indonesia is merek dagang. But if you want to sell your honey or your product around Indonesia, you have to MD. But if you want locally just to sell your product in local, you just only need PERT. Just like that. Especially the hygiene, only about hygiene. If you have a good hygienist and the source of your product, you can write, you can prove for the legislator, it's okay. But the most important thing is to choose the name. Choose the most important thing. And about legalization, it's very easy about legalization.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. Are you happy with the answer? So you have to choose the name and choose the market and other legalization in Indonesia for a brand. Okay, is there any other question? Please raise your hand. Okay, I think that is enough for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Ustadi for joining us in this event. I hope that we can meet again in the next conference. Okay, sir, you may leave and you may continue your activity. And I, as a moderator, will leave too, and I am going to give it back to the MC. Thank you so much for the attention and having me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We would like to thank the moderator who guided the seminar along with the extraordinary presenters today.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of enlightening and also informative conference. I hope all of you have enjoyed and benefited from the presentations of our distinguished speakers. I would like to thank to them once again for their valuable contributions for making the seminar a success. And please big round of applause to everyone who has made this possible. Okay, everyone, before we close our agenda today, let's enjoy the singing performance. She will sing the song from Frank Sinatra entitled Fly Me to the Moon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Agna Fusilia Ilma Alim with a round of applause. Thank you. Okay, everyone, please give applause for such entertaining performance.
So, here, as the master of ceremony, we would like to thank the participants who took part in the third International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023. And on behalf of the entire committee, we apologize if there were any mistakes or shortcomings. Wallahul muwafiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, and for the participants here, I hope you can kindly join the Zoom meeting sessions after this. So I think the link of the Zoom meeting is already on our WhatsApp group. So I hope all of you can, the participants here, kindly join the Zoom meeting. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, but if some of you that have another agenda, you can go for your activity, but you can join online. Tidak harus di ruangan ini, tapi diharapkan untuk mengikuti online. Oh, I'm sorry. This agenda will be directly conducted offline. Okay.
Hybrid, I think.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying here till the end of the agenda. Well, we will have parallel sessions that will be presented offline. Therefore, we would like to kindly invite three of the presenter offline and one online. Okay, the first is a presenter from Thailand, Miss Warapong Bunmar. Okay, the stage is yours. Please come forward. And the next presenter will be from Palestine. Okay, Kwasai Zadeh. Okay, please. The stage is yours, Mr. Kwasai Zadeh. Okay, please come forward. And the next is Miss Delcia Godinho from Timor Leste. Okay, and from Indonesia will be joining online, Miss Marina. Okay, so for all the names mentioned just now, please kindly come forward to the stage and start your presentations. Each presentation will have 3 to 5 minutes, so make sure it's concise and meaningful. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is yours. Please come forward, guys. Okay, please. Okay, so it will be started by Mrs. Warapong Bunmark from Thailand. So will be the first presenter. Okay. You may use this microphone or use this.
Tiga offline, 2 online gitu.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. How is your day? Okay. Wait. Okay, my name Takizawa Satsuki. As the moderator today for the 3 presenters, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Sorry.
Okay, my name is Delcia Godinho. I'm actually from Timor-Leste.
Yeah. Nah. You can speak.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kusai. I'm from Palestine.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Warapon Bunmang, and actually, I'm from Thailand.
Okay, thank you very much for your introducing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the parallel session of our third International Student Exchange of Ideas, ISEoI, 2023 held by Universitas Islam Malang. I hope you enjoyed the plenary session before. My name is Takizawa Satsuki and I'm delighted to be your moderator for this session. Before we move to the presentation, let me inform you the format of regulation for this session. The first, each speaker will have approximately 5 minutes for a presentation. Number 2, Q&A or discussion session will be held after all presenters finish their presentation. Question can be delivered live on Zoom, or you may write down the questions through the chat box. 3, make sure that you have your PowerPoint as materials you will present. 4, please kindly check your microphone before speaking and turn on your video during the session to ensure your discussion more meaningful and stimulate for interaction. Rename your Zoom account using format full name _ affiliation. Without further ado, let us get started with our first speaker from Thailand. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. And I'm glad to see all of you today. So, first of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is Warapon Bunmak, and you can call me Tasneem. And actually, I just graduated 2 months ago from Unisma. Even I want to continue my master degree, but I also have a old business from my family. And then I would like to present you about a business of my family that's named Halal Beef. That you see on the screen, this is a small business that my parents have working on since I didn't born yet, and until now it's still going on. And then, as we know that in 2020 we have fought with during pandemic. So in my business I have a lot of problem. So I have a big plan to solve this business. So the first one, I want to upgrade the beef to all come to the market and to the mall, and also we and so we have to file off more customer. And then okay, for the first, in my business I'm planning to upgrade the product. So from the normal of beef to be special beef. And then also because after we decided to study, so the first one make our created our planning to be more interested of product. That's why I choose sliced beef, because in nowadays in Thailand, for sliced beef is very popular in Thailand because it can be used to cook from many menu also. And also there is some menu that Thai people used to eat it raw, which is called by soju. And after that we have designed the packaging, and also we have classify each of needs. And after that, we have designed packaging for the beef that's full of quality, fresh, and promote to social media. And after that, we have more customer to interest all our product. And in addition to having customer want to buy directly from our store, we have also a home delivery service for customer who live far away from our store. And we pay great attention to taking care of product while in transit delivery. Like this. Yeah. Don't worry about it still freezing until it arrives at your home. And this for the result. Alhamdulillah, after I and my parents decided to do it, nowadays we have more customers than the past, and we have more experience of fail. We have more experience of improve and develop the product to be better. And all of this make our business come to success today. And before I close my presentation, I want to give some word to people who want to be an entrepreneur and we want to success on your business in the future. That you don't need to scare, afraid, you don't need to afraid about the fail. Because remember that every success has a story. And if you never fail with failure, so how you know the solution, how you know the solve of the problem. That's all from me. I think that's enough. And thank you very much. Hope you enjoy with my presentation. And the last I want to say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much for the presenter from Thailand, and it will be continued by the presenter from Palestine. Okay, the time is yours.
Where's my presentation? Where's my PowerPoint? Can I stand up? I don't like to sit. All good? Where is the PowerPoint?
Wait a minute.
Take two. Okay, you guys come here to hear a success story. I'm not gonna go with a detail on my business, because if I'm gonna go to detail, it's gonna be boring. So I'm gonna just tell a story of a success. How to be a success? That's what you come here, right? So, let me introduce myself again. My name is Kusai. I'm from Palestine. I do some businesses before, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna explain on the butcher store that I have. I did before butcher store a lot of businesses, small businesses, which is like restaurant. I owned a restaurant in 2018. That time before I came to Indonesia. I own some small businesses on streets, malls, but let me talk about butcher store because there's a story behind it. So I opened that butcher store in 2019 It's still open until now. Wherever that I'm far away from that butcher store because I opened it in Palestine and still opened until now. So it's under my brother management and mine, of course, but I do the management online. So I take care of my business by online. Like I can ask my brother to management there, and I management from here. I just want to give you some advices. I don't want to be boring by going to details. So first of thing, if you have a product and you want to brand it, my advice first, you have to brand your product. What I mean by that? I mean by that you have to get a name like Mr. Said said before. You have to get a simple name that everyone will get the name. It's not hard. Second, you have to give a good prices to people, so they will still remember the name of your brand. Because you're making a brand, you have to be patient. You have to be patient because it's take long time to process to get income. So first, don't focus on the income, but what you have to do is to be patient and to build a brand. It's okay, give good prices. You don't have a good profit, it's okay at the first because it's still small, right? Second, strategic place. So if I want to open a restaurant, I'm not opening restaurant beside another restaurant and another restaurant and another. I have to choose a strategic place. Like I have to look at the market. What the market give me, I will take that. What the market give me, and will start working on it. What's good for this market? What these people like? Like an example, I cannot open Arabic restaurant in front of Unisma because Indonesian people, a lot of them don't like Arabic food. Yeah, that's an example for strategic place. Marketing, which is the best advice from me, you have to promote your product. Promote is very important. Very, very important. You have to know how to promote your product. If you promote your product good, you will be success, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for Mr. Usai. And it will be continued by the presenter from Timor-Leste. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the time. So we all have already heard about the story about our friend Musan and Tasnim. There is a lot of story about their business, but today I'm not gonna talk about my own business because I'm not started yet. So first of all, I'm gonna tell youth international.
Oh, it's not the PowerPoint.
The other one.
The title? Youth Entrepreneurship Timor-Leste.
Yeah, the last one. I just sent it to you. Okay, today I'm gonna talk about Today I'm gonna talk about entrepreneurship in Timor-Leste. Okay, before we go into youth entrepreneurship in Timor-Leste, I will tell a little bit about entrepreneurship in Timor-Leste. Okay, entrepreneurship in Timor-Leste is gradually gaining attention as the country seeks to diversity, its economy and enrichment private sector grow, while the entrepreneurial economic system is still developing. There are individual and small business making strides. Here are some key points with entrepreneurship in Timor-Leste. The first one is small and medium enterprise. The second one is agriculture entrepreneurship. The third one is youth entrepreneurship. The fourth one is challenge. The fifth one is government support. The sixth one is social entrepreneurship. And the last one is the tourism entrepreneurship. But today I'm gonna talk about youth entrepreneurship. So let me start it. Okay. Okay, youth entrepreneurship. What is the youth entrepreneurship? Okay, youth entrepreneurship refers to the engagement of young individual entrepreneurial activities. It involves young people taking involved to start, operation, and manage their own business or project. Youth entrepreneurs are typical individuals who, at early age, in display and proactive and innovation approach to the interfive opportunities, solving a problem, and creative value. Okay, the key aspect of youth entrepreneurship is, the first one is innovation, the second one is risk take, the third one is job creation, the fourth one is economy development, the fifth one is skill development, and the sixth one is social impact, and the last one is government support. So I'm gonna explain, if we want to be the youth entrepreneurship, we need these 7 keys to be a youth entrepreneurship. The first one is innovation. Innovation is youth entrepreneurship often brings fresh perspective and innovation ideas to the business world. They may leverage technology, social media, and other contemporary tools to create and market their products and service. And the second one is the taking risks. Entrepreneurship involves a degree of risk-taking, and youth entrepreneurs are willing to take a calculated risk to produce their business idea. These risks are often coupled with a sense of the challenge ability. As we all know that as a young, we don't want to take a risk. We're scared to be failed, but it's okay to take a risk. It's a part of the process. So as we all know that we are a young generation, so it's okay to take a risk. This is a part of the process. And the third one is job creative. Okay, youth entrepreneurship contributes to the job creation, both for the entrepreneurs themselves, potentially for others them involved. This is a significant, especially in contexts where youth are involvement in a challenge. Economic development. Okay, economic development play the vital roles in economic development by fostering creativity, competition, and economic diversification. It can contribute to growth of local economy and community. Okay, skill development. What is skill development? As we know, we are young, we need those things because this skill development will be also for the personal and professional growth. Youth individual acquired and the range of skill is include leadership, problem solving, communication, and financial management. Those things or those skills are valued not only for the business, but also for the personal and professional growth. Social impact. Okay, some youth entrepreneurship focus on the social entrepreneurship, address social challenge while running to such stable business. They may on to the create position change in the areas such as education, healthy care, or environment stability. And the last one is risk-taking. Okay, risk-taking, support polite entrepreneurship program, accessibility to funding, and educational initiative contribute to the success of youth entrepreneurship. Government and the industry of the plane are role in creating an environment conducive and entrepreneurial activity. So all those things can help us to not too scared to taking a risk. Some of us know that we're gonna be so scared to taking a risk. So here's some advice for us. Never give up to taking a risk. It's okay. It's okay to fail. Everything is gonna be okay. But giving up should not be an option. There is always failure is not an option. Failure should be option, because when you fail, you get up and then you get up and fail. Let's get up. They can keep you going. That's how humans are strong. A failure is an option. It should be option, but never give up. Thank you.
Okay, give applause for the presenters. Well, everyone, we open for Q&A session. Please kindly open your microphone or just write down your question in the chat box. Question. Okay, enough? Okay. So thank you very much for your participation in discussion. Very important topics presented our speaker. Hopefully this session improve your comprehension and knowledge regarding our conference topic. Everyone, let us take again, thank you very much and see you again in the next conference. We please all speaker. No question. Okay, thank you very much for, oh, you want to ask question? Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much. What's your name? Fajir. Okay. Fajri. Okay, thank you so much for your question, Fajri. I had challenges before, and I still has a lot of challenges because let me say first challenges that I faced first time I had a business in my life. It was in a restaurant with a partner. You can hear me? I had a lot of challenges with him because we opened in wrong place, not in strategic place like I mentioned before. In that time I opened that restaurant, it was beside me a lot of restaurants. But the only one can sell that food, just us. But because we changed the chef many times, we faced that problem. Second problem that we face in Palestine in general, the occupation. The occupation is a big challenge for us. Like now, like what would happen now in Palestine in that days, your business not that really good. There is no income from that business. If you're not gonna be patient, if you're not gonna be waiting, you will not allowed to open any business in Palestine. Yeah, that's a big challenge, is the occupation. Thank you so much, Justin.
Okay, enough for the answer, Mas Fajri? Okay. Okay, maybe it's enough for Q&A session. So thank you very much for following this session. It will continue by the next moderator. Okay, you may sit. Yeah, go back to the seat. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this parallel session of our third International Student Exchange of Ideas 2023 held by Universitas Islam Malang. I hope you enjoy the plenary session before. My name is Nurmina Cynthia Bella and I'm delighted to be your moderator for this session.
So we have the moderator and then we have some presenters waiting from Zoom meeting online. First is Marina. Are you there? Can the IT team help us to unmute Pasoni and friend? Marina, and then we also have Ahmed Falna. Ahmed Falna is here? Where is Ahmed Falna? And then we also have Audia Sintabella joining us via online. And then Danny Dwi also joining via online. And Muhammad Bintang Widya Purnama joining via online. We will start the presentation from Marina first, and then followed by Ahmed Falna. Ahmed Falna is here? Ahmed Falna? Ahmed Falna is here?
Have for me?
Okay, you can start your presentation with our moderator.
Okay. Before we start the presentation, let me inform you the format and regulation for this session. First, each speaker will have approximately 5 minutes for presentation. Second, Q&A or discussion session will be held after all presenters finish their presentation. Question can be delivered live on Zoom, or you may write down to the question through the chat box. Third, make sure that you have a PowerPoint as material you will present. Fourth, please kindly check your microphone before speaking and turn on your video during this session to ensure our discussion more meaningful and stimulate for interaction. Fifth, rename your Zoom account using the format full name _ affiliation. Okay, thank you. We go to the next is the presentation, and I'll give it to our presenter. For our presenter, the time is given.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, for the presenter who follow by Zoom meeting, the time is given.
Maaf Mbak, saya tidak bisa share screenshot.
Okay. Okay, maybe you can try again to share your PowerPoint or the material of presentation.
Okay, I am in here. I will present about my traditional food in my city. We can call tape. Tape is one famous food in Bondowoso. This is typical from cassava, and then this is very sweet. And second, I will show the photo tape. And second, name is tape crispy. Tape crispy is like cassava. We make packing in attraction from many form and variation, and we make in oven. after that become like small cake like this photo. And second, I will show you what like souvenir name is Suar-Suir 2 from Tape. This stick look like candy, and we know packing and have many color in plastic. So, and this tasty very sweet, and then this is many people like this because this is very interesting when we eat it. Okay. This is my presentation. If have question, maybe you can message in textbook.
Okay, give applause for our presenter. Okay, we go to the next presenter, Ahmed Falna. For the next presenter, the time is given.
Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ahmed Falna. I'm from Palestine. I'm 20 years old. So because of that, I didn't have the chance to open my own business. But today, I want to speak about my family business, my family success story of business. Yeah, if you can open my PowerPoint, please. Yeah, thank you. First of all, my father had opened many businesses in his life, and I joined him, like working with him and other stuff inside the business. So because of that, I learned a lot from him, and I have kind of experience from that years that I work with him. Next, please. Yeah, the first business that I want to speak about is a charcoal manufactory. My father had a charcoal manufactory. He opened it at 2015. We were making charcoal from woods, and mainly that charcoal for barbecues and shisha. That business was really successful, have a good benefits, and we were marketing by ourselves. It was a really good business, but there is a main problem that make us close this business is the wood suppliers. The wood suppliers, they can't afford and supply the woods because the high prices in that time, and there is no a lot of woods in that time. So because of that, it drive us to close that business in 2018. Next, please. Yeah, the second business that I want to talk about is sawdust manufactory. Sawdust is a smashed woods that we use to like farms, especially for chickens. We put it under the chickens for their stuff. Yeah, we were making it from woods also. So mainly our business is about woods. We were selling woods also. So we opened it, and at the same time we opened the charcoal manufactory, and was a really more better benefit than the charcoal manufactory because it have a different calculated about sawdust manufacturing, because there is no a lot of sawdust manufacturers inside Palestine, so we control the prices. And we faced the same problem with the charcoal manufacturing about woods. So because of that, we closed also at the same year. Last but not least, I have my own advices about if you want to open your own business. Yeah, if you want to open your own business, just if you have work, don't leave your work because you want to open your small business, because your work will feed your own business like more and more with money, and you need money in that time at the beginning of your business. Secondly, put the right man or the right person at the right place. So don't have a lot of flexible persons at the main time. So you should have flexible employers, but don't make them always flexible. But if you have a lack of employers, then you have to put him at the other place. Last and not least, I want to talk about marketing. And that time we were marketing by our own selves. Like we're going to the stores and we market our products, and we have our logo also, but it takes a lot of time to market your own product, because you do it offline, you and the customers, face to face, and that takes a lot of time. And that's all. Thank you for your listening.
Give applause for our presenter. Okay, we go to the next presenter. The presenter followed by Zoom in online session. For Miss Ida, the time is given. For Miss Ida, the time is given. Okay, we go to the next presenter, Miss Audia Sintabella, that following this conference by Zoom meeting. For Miss Audia Sintabella, the time is given. Once again, for Miss Audia Sintabella, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, hello Miss Audia Sintabella.
Yes, hello.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear your voice.
Okay, so for Miss Audia Sintabella, the time is given.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih atas kesempatannya. Pada presentasi kali ini, mohon maaf saya menggunakan bahasa Indonesia karena saya masih belum mengerti terlalu dalam mengenai bahasa Inggris. Baik, dalam presentasi kali ini saya akan memaparkan tentang produk saya yaitu cookies klepon geometri. Nah, dalam pemaparan materi kali ini saya akan memaparkan beberapa topik. Yang pertama yaitu apa itu cookies klepon geometri, lalu yang kedua, apa sih latar belakang yang melatar belakangi terbentuknya cookies klepon geometri ini, lalu yang ketiga, tujuan mulia dari cookies klepon geometri, lalu yang keempat adalah analisis SWOT. Baik, yang pertama yaitu apa sih cookies klepon geometri? Jadi, cookies klepon geometri merupakan cemilan masa kini dengan cita rasa tradisional yaitu klepon. Klepon merupakan sebuah makanan tradisional yang berasal dari Pasuruan, Provinsi Jawa Timur. Lalu, bentuk cookies klepon geometri yang mendasari nama cookies ini geometri karena cookies klepon geometri mempunyai berbagai macam bentuk yang terinspirasi dari bangun datar, sehingga nama dari cookies ini adalah geometri. Lalu latar belakang munculnya ide produk. Yang pertama, pada zaman sekarang jajanan tradisional sudah mulai punah. Hal ini dikarenakan kurang minatnya khalayak luas terhadap jajanan tradisional. Ada beberapa faktor yang mempengaruhi jajanan tradisional menjadi menurun. Yang pertama adalah karena jajanan tradisional cepat basi atau daya simpannya yang sangat pendek sehingga membuat orang-orang lebih memilih jajanan yang lebih modern. Lalu faktor kedua, jajanan modern pada zaman sekarang sudah mulai mempunyai variasi dan bentuk yang menarik. Lalu latar belakang kedua, makanan ringan pada zaman sekarang mulai muncul berbagai bentuk rasa. Tapi sayangnya, tidak semua makanan ringan itu mengandung bahan yang baik untuk kesehatan tubuh. Cookies klepon geometri terbuat dari bahan baku yang sangat baik untuk kesehatan, dan itu sangat ramah untuk kesehatan tubuh kita. Sehingga cookies klepon geometri ini sangat baik untuk dikonsumsi oleh anak-anak, oleh orang dewasa, maupun orang tua. Lalu, yang kedua, makanan zaman sekarang banyak yang terinspirasi dengan cita rasa budaya luar. Padahal, di negara kita sendiri, cita rasa Indonesia sangatlah terkenal dan terkenal akan kekayaannya dan ciri khas autentiknya. Tujuan mulia dibentuknya cookies klepon geometri ini yang pertama adalah untuk memperkenalkan dan melestarikan budaya Indonesia. Dalam produk ini, kami melestarikan cita rasa klepon, tapi dalam bentuk cookies. Lalu, kami juga ingin memperkenalkan cita rasa klepon kepada halayak yang lebih luas. Lalu yang kedua, klepon cookies geometri merupakan cemilan yang sehat, karena menggunakan bahan baku yang ramah bagi tubuh. Selain itu, cookies klepon geometri juga diproses menggunakan oven, bukan digoreng. Lalu, cookies klepon geometri ini untuk merubah mindset matematika. Kita ketahui bahwasannya banyak sekali orang-orang yang berpikir bahwasannya matematika itu sangatlah membosankan dan sangat tidak menyenangkan. Nah, dengan ini kami meringkas matematika menjadi bentuk yang menarik. Dan juga cookies klepon geometri kami buat untuk memudahkan belajar bangun datar bagi anak-anak sekolah dasar dalam belajar bangun datar. Lalu tujuan mulia untuk para perintis atau para pebisnis. Harapan kami, para pebisnis mempunyai inspirasi di mana mereka turut menyertakan budaya tradisional Indonesia dalam produk yang dibuatnya. Analisis SWOT. Strength, kekuatan produk yang kami miliki. Yang pertama, memiliki keunikan dari cita rasa dan bentuk. Produk kami memiliki keunikan cita rasa klepon dan bentuk yang berbagai macam bangun datar seperti segitiga, persegi panjang, persegi, maupun lingkaran. Lalu yang kedua, harganya terjangkau karena kita tahu bahwasannya konsumen di Indonesia sangat suka dengan harga yang murah. Lalu yang ketiga, produk kami memiliki sedikit pesaing karena banyak sekali produk yang cita rasanya terinspirasi dari budaya barat, tapi produk kami terinspirasi oleh rasa yang tradisional. Lalu yang kedua ada kelemahan. Kelemahan dari produk kami yaitu produk kami adalah mudah hancur karena produk kami adalah kukis, jadi dia mudah hancur. Lalu yang kedua, kenaikan harga baku juga akan mempengaruhi harga produk kami. Opportunity. Yang pertama, mempunyai peluang yang besar untuk dikembangkan dan menciptakan lapangan kerja. Lalu yang kedua, dapat dipasarkan untuk semua kalangan. Yang ketiga, menjadi usaha yang menjanjikan dan mengembangkan jiwa kewirausahaan. Treat. Yang pertama, terdapat produk yang memiliki cita rasa serupa. Lalu yang kedua, harga produk lain lebih ekonomis. Sekian dari presentasi saya kembalikan kepada moderator.
Okay, give applause for our presenter. Okay, we go to the next presenter. This presenter following this conference by online or Zoom meeting. So for Mr. Denny Dwi, the time is given.
Permisi, tidak bisa spesifik.
You can try again.
Oke, done. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan semuanya, nama saya Denny Dwi Mulyo. Saya berasal dari Kota Batu. Dan saya berasal dari Fakultas Pertanian jurusan Agribisnis. Di sini saya akan mempresentasikan, memaparkan materi dari akar lebat grup, yaitu usaha sendiri yang saya mulai sejak tahun 2019, yang berawal dari latar belakang masalah lingkungan dan potensi lingkungan sekitar. Jadi di tempat saya itu masalah lingkungan di seputar pertanian dan potensi lingkungan ada di pertanian. Terkait tentang akar lebat grup, yang pertama yaitu permasalahan di tempat saya sendiri, yaitu tingkat penurunan petani yang terbilang milenial di Indonesia hanya 21,9% dari total petani di Indonesia. Kemudian potensi yang ada ini dikolaborasikan menjadi Indonesia yang akan kaya negara maritim serta kekayaan alam melimpah, terutama di Kota Batu dikenal sebagai kota wisata dan berikonik wisata alam. Jadi untuk solusi setelah permasalahan, kemudian adanya potensi, saya kembangkan menjadi solusi, yaitu sebagai generasi muda saya menjadi pelopor dan membangun image pertanian di mata para Gen Z melalui usaha akar lebat sendiri yang sudah dimulai tahun 2019, yaitu waktu saya ketika masih SMA. Nah, untuk komoditas sendiri, komoditas usaha saya sendiri yaitu yang pertama ya ada stroberi, sayuran, dan bunga. Stroberi sendiri merupakan produk utama yang sebagai branding, sebagai pengenalan, sebagai wajah dari akar lebat, yaitu memperkenalkan produk utama stroberi meliputi dari hulu hingga hilir, yaitu merupakan hulu yang berkonsep tanaman, baik itu berupa tanaman ataupun perlengkapan berkebun lainnya, seperti obat-obatan, pupuk, dan lain sebagainya, ataupun media tanam, hingga pasca panen, yaitu setelah pasca panen berupa buahnya hingga pengolahan hasil panen tersebut, seperti terkait jus ataupun hal-hal yang lainnya. Kemudian ada sayuran. Sayuran ini merupakan komoditas permintaan yang diminta oleh pasar, kemudian komoditas permintaan yang kita rasa di tempat kami merupakan potensi besar yang bisa dikembangkan, kemudian pasar meminta, dan itu menjadi salah satu peluang akan hal ini, yaitu yang tersedia untuk memenuhi kebutuhan pangan di Indonesia ataupun di tempat kota sendiri. Kemudian ada bunga, komoditas juga termasuk salah satu komoditas tambahan, komoditas permintaan pasar di daerah Kota Batu yang besar, dikenal sebagai kota wisata Batu dan kota bunga. Jadi di tempat kami merupakan salah satu pusat kota bunga. Untuk ini menjadi salah satu potensi peluang yang ada di kota kami, menjadikan salah satu peluang usaha yang wajib dikembangkan, yang bisa dikembangkan untuk ke depannya. Nah, ini adalah sekilas kebun dari saya dan tim, yaitu tim ini merupakan kebun stroberi dan itu salah satu hasil panen. Disinilah kita ada kebun sekitar 500-an meter, yaitu dikembangkan untuk beberapa varietas stroberi dan berbagai macam varietas stroberi dan berbagai macam edukasi yang ada di dalamnya. Kami mengonsep edukasi itu di dalam sosial media. Contohnya seperti ini. Yang pertama ini ada komoditas permintaan sayuran yang ada di gambar kiri. Kemudian yang kedua, ini adalah kebun kami yang setiap hari kita rawat. Nah, dari dua komoditas ini sebenarnya ada tiga, mohon maaf saya tidak bisa menampilkan untuk buktinya. Mungkin bisa dilihat sendiri untuk nantinya ke kebun kalau teman-teman mau ke sana ya. Kemudian untuk tempat kami berjualan, tempat kami branding yaitu ada di Instagram. Nah, salah satu tempat branding kami ada di Instagram, yaitu untuk memasarkan, untuk membranding, kemudian untuk memperkenalkan mengonsep pertanian di dunia, membranding image pertanian juga kita kemas dalam satu sosial media ini untuk memfokuskan. Jadi teman-teman kalau ingin melihat silakan cek dan silakan buka Instagramnya, yaitu namanya @bertempat. Bisa dicek di situ. Seperti inilah gambaran nantinya yang kami jual, yang kami edukasikan, kemudian yang kami brandingkan. Di dalamnya kita konsep sedemikian rupa. Di dalamnya tidak hanya penjualan, juga ada edukasi, juga ada games dan lain sebagainya, informasi-informasi penting seputar pertanian baik nasional maupun regional maupun internasional kami kemas di dalamnya. Mungkin sekian itu yang bisa saya kenalkan terkait usaha saya di bidang pertanian. Jadi potensi dan kreativitas harus dikolaborasikan untuk membangun negeri. Terima kasih. Saya kembalikan ke moderator.
Okay, thank you for our presenter. Give applause for our presenter. Okay, we go to the next presenter. It will be presented by Muhammad Bintang Widya Purnama. He followed by Zoom meeting. Okay, for Muhammad Bintang Widya Purnama, the time is given. Halo, Muhammad Bintang Widya Purnama.
Iya Kak, bentar.
Can you hear my voice? Okay, for Mr. Muhammad Bintang Widya Purnama, the time is given.
Okay, thank you. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sebelumnya, perkenalkan, kami dari binaan P2KIB dan juga Unisma. Ini adalah salah satu kreatif industri yang kami bangun bersama tim dengan binaan P2KIB dan Unisma juga. Musla Kreatif. Ini adalah nama dari bisnis kami. Musla Kreatif adalah suatu platform online on-demand services, one-stop solution yang menjadi mitra kreatif yang paling bisa diandalkan, efektif bagi UMKM yang ada di seluruh Indonesia dalam membangun citra merek, meningkatkan penjualan, dan mencapai kesuksesan bisnis yang sustainable. Secara tim, kami ada 3 orang. Yang pertama Denny Chandra Kirana sebagai CEO, saya sendiri Bintang Widya sebagai CMO dan CTO. Kemudian ada Safira Naurin Kolbi sebagai CFO dan CEO. Di mana Musla Kreatif mengangkat problem statement yang pertama, gapteknya UMKM, overpricing dari kreatif agensi, dan keterbatasan dari UMKM. Di mana angka UMKM di Indonesia mencapai 64 juta UMKM di Indonesia, di mana hanya 32% saja yang terdigitalisasi. Yang artinya hampir 48 juta UMKM masih belum terdigitalisasi dari sektor marketing kreatif mereka. Maka hadir, Musla Kreatif menawarkan jasa untuk memudahkan para UMKM mengembangkan usahanya melalui pemasaran digital, di mana Musla Kreatif menawarkan jasa social media management, live streaming, afiliator, dan menjadi hub untuk para key opinion leader atau KOL dengan para penggiat UMKM, di mana secara market size dari Musla Kreatif secara TAM atau total addressable market dengan angka 43 juta di Indonesia. Kemudian secara service cable available market di angka 9,78 juta di Jawa Timur, sedangkan potensial market atau serviceable obtainable market di angka 7,92 ribu di Kota Malang, karena base kami berada di Kota Malang. Secara competitive landscape, kami berjajar dengan beberapa startup yang ada, ya seperti Social Bread, Bila Kreatif. Positioning kami cukup jelas, kami sebagai hub, kami juga sebagai social media management, kami sebagai TikTok Live, sebagai penyedia layanan live streamer atau sebagai live streamer dari afiliator tersebut. Kemudian kami juga memiliki services web development, kami juga punya terkait services branding, course, dan paket UMKM sebagai UMKM yang berlangganan untuk mengelola baik social media management, website development, KOL, dan lain sebagainya. Produk kami seperti ini, ya bisa di-scan barcode-nya. Website kami muslakreatif.online, di mana kami juga sudah MVP, minimum viable product, terkait website kami. Kami juga punya beberapa portfolio tentang bisnis yang pernah berkolaborasi dengan kami sebagai social media management, website development, dan branding bagi usaha-usaha yang telah berkolaborasi dengan kami. Nantinya kami juga akan develop terkait produk mobile apps. Untuk prototipe mobile apps kami seperti ini. Di sini teman-teman juga bisa untuk scan QR code untuk melihat prototipe yang telah kita create dari Musla Kreatif, di mana nantinya kami juga akan menampilkan grafik terkait omnichannel. Kemudian kami juga memberikan satu layanan terkait e-course yang bisa diakses baik itu B2C, B2B, atau B2G yang ingin berkolaborasi dengan Musla Kreatif. Secara bisnis model kami cukup jelas, di mana kami mendapatkan revenue dari charge 30% dari KOL, di mana 30% itu terbagi menjadi dua. Yang pertama 15% bagi KOL, 15%-nya lagi bagi UMKM yang memanfaatkan atau menggunakan jasa dari kami. Yang berikutnya kami juga mendapatkan revenue dari pelatihan UMKM, baik itu e-course dan lain sebagainya. Kami juga mendapatkan revenue dari UMKM yang berlangganan untuk services social media management, website development, dan lain sebagainya. Milestone kami saat ini, kami sudah memulai bisnis kami dengan menerima layanan-layanan website development, social media management, dan di tahun ini kami sudah launching website. Kemudian di tahun depan kami akan mempunyai proyeksi di mana kami memiliki studio kreatif. Kemudian di tahun depan atau di 2024 atau 2025 kami akan launching mobile apps dari startup kami, Musla Kreatif. Kemudian di tahun 2025 kami akan ekspansi ke yang lebih luas. Sekian, kami hadir bukan hanya sebagai pembeda, namun Musla Kreatif hadir sebagai pelengkap apa yang belum ada di jasa perindustrian di bidang kreatif industri. Sekian, terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Give applause for our last presenter. Okay, well everyone, we open for Q&A session. For someone who wants to ask the question, please kindly open your microphone or just write down or raise your hand to ask the question. Anyone who wants to ask question? Okay.
Okay, thank you. In that time, we had a real problem with marketing, actually. And we were going to every shop we selling it. We selling our product and we market our product by ourselves to the customer who own the shop or own the place who sells that things like charcoals or things like this. So that takes a lot of time, as I said before, and it's not worth it, and really tired to promote your own product. And my advice for it, you have many ways to market your own product, like online way, and you can put the signs on the streets or your own shop. You can make your own logo to your customers knows your product, and if they saw your product, they buy in it because it's the logo or the sign of your product. It means the quality of your product. Is that enough? Thank you for your question.
Okay, maybe is there anyone to ask? Okay. Yeah. Okay, the question to the third presenter who joined online. Okay. Oke, pertanyaan ini ditujukan kepada pemateri presenter yang ikut secara online, Dari semua pemateri, ada yang bertanya, poin general yang presenter lakukan untuk mencapai kesuksesan dari bisnis setiap presenter. Okay, for someone who join online, can you hear my voice? Okay, because there's no responding from all the presenter. Because there is no responding from the presenter, let me close this session. Thank you very much for your participation in discussion. Very important topic presented by our speaker. Hopefully, this session improve your comprehension and knowledge regarding our conference topic. Okay, maybe that's all for me as your moderator. If I have made many mistakes, I would hope that you pardon me. And last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for the presenters and moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, or presenters, we will have the next session tomorrow at 1 p.m. via Zoom meeting platform. For those who are not presenting yet today, we have about 20 presenters tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. So we will meet again for the presenters and moderators tomorrow at 1 p.m. The announcement of the presenters will be shared via WhatsApp group already joined by the presenters. Next, we will have a photo session for all of you. Please come forward and let's have a photo session who are still staying until right now. So please come forward, Kusai, Ahmed, and all the President Fajri. Stand up please on the front stage. Pasoni and all the team, please come forward. All participants from PMM program.